everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know this is going to be kind of a weird video because as you can see we're not in the woods. We're in the camper. And over here's where to go. There's TACOMA. Sorry the house is a mess. I've been doing stuff all day. Anyway, before we jump into this, I know this is going to be kind of quick. Before we jump into this, if you don't mind, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and knock that little bell on. That way you'll be able to be notified every time I upload a video. Upload a video. What the world was that? Upload a video. There we go. Alright. I'm thinking about doing a new segment here. And y'all let me know in the comments or whatever, or message me whatever you think. I mean, it's basically just to give me something to do, and because I have half brain cells, so I thought it might be kind of funny. I thought we might do something called Cooking with Steve-O. Or, I don't know, that's not a good thing. Maybe Camp Cooking with Steve-O. I don't know. Anyway, I'm thinking about doing something with cooking. So that's what we're on to tonight. So let me get all this stuff situated and I'll show you what we're doing. Right. So what I've got here is I've got out a few things I'm going to make. I've already cut up what I'm about to show you. And I got my seasonings here. I'm missing quite a few seasonings. Oh, missing a few seasons that I like to use normally. But we're just going to work with what we got here. Okay. Let me get into it. We got some fajita bread. We got some pepperoni. We're almost out of cheese, but we got enough. We got some of this. We got some pepper. And if y'all remember, I love me some pepper. We got some salt. We got some Montreal steak seasoning. You got to have that on everything. And now, I absolutely love this stuff after the past few weeks. So now we're putting that on everything. And this stuff right here is so amazing. And then boom, we got some of that. And you might be asking yourself, what is he cooking? Well, Comer, tell him, what am I cooking? My co-star gave up on me. Anyway, let me show you what we got. This, before I decided to slice and dice it, as you can see it's in several different pieces, is a New York strip. Well, as you can see, I have separated it into tiny little strips all the way through. Those are completely separate. See? So what I am doing is I'm going to make mine and Coma's own fajitas. But we're going to use pepperoni with it too, cheeses, which I always use this, and this. But we might as well add that. And then we got our pan here, and I got to put some Earl in it. Which for y'all that don't know what that means is oil. Is that how you say it? Oil? Earl. I think it's oil. Anyway, it's a vegetable Earl. We'll put that in there. We're going to season all this stuff up. Then we're going to pop her in the pan. And we'll watch it cook while we drink. So that's the whole plan here. So basically, I had this idea about doing the whole cooking thing, kind of showing y'all what I was doing or how we season them or whatever. Last year when me and Tyler, his name's Tyler, but I call him Tyler. When we cooked so much deer meat and all that stuff last year, and several of y'all seemed to like that or wanted to know what we was using and all that type of stuff. When it comes to cooking meat, I just mix everything. I have took and put cinnamon on hamburger steaks before. I mean, it doesn't matter. It makes stuff so good if you just mix and whatever you think that you normally like, just mix the stuff in a bowl and pour it on it. I tell you something that's really good. Honey, sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, pour it on your hamburger steak. When your hamburger steak's almost about, say, 50% done, pour that stuff on there, flop it over, turn your heat up real high, and let it get a real nice crisp to it. It's so good. I don't know what Gordon Ramsay says, but I remember the guy off of Futurama, and kapow, that stuff is so good. So anyway, we're going to season this stuff. I don't have a tripod in here because it's in the truck, and I already went out there and got the camera, and I forgot to get the tripod. So, like everything else on this, always on this channel, I forget everything. So anyway, I'll kind of show you some of this, what I'm seasoning, how it turns out. Then I'll show you just put it in the pan. Let's get to cooking. So here's some Earl. It's old stuff from that old Great Value. Ain't that the Walmart? I think it's the Walmart. You can see, basically I'm just doing this so it kind of turns into a fryer. You don't want too much. There we go. That's good enough. Good enough. I'm on a diet, so I don't go on diets. Anyway, so put that back up there. As you can see, we got our old Earl. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Can you see the Earl? Maybe y'all can see the Earl. Yeah, there we go. Basically, just get it all going around your pan. Also, too, the whole reason why I thought about coming up with this like whole little series or whatever you want to call it. I mean, I don't know how often I'll upload as far as this type of stuff, but I know when it gets deer season and I start, you know, getting some deer and, well, actually here, I'll show you flopping the meat off in there. There we go. But I know when it gets deer season and I start getting, you know, some deer meat and, which I'm hoping to head back down there to the hunting camp. I got some plans this coming up weekend, so I won't be able to do that. Which I think y'all will enjoy the video that's coming up this coming up weekend. I'm hoping anyway. It'll be a first for me. I don't want to give it away, so we'll just wait on that. But anyway, I'm wanting to get me a meat slicer and a grinder and stuff, and I'm gonna start doing my own deer meat. Y'all know how many deer and hogs and stuff I kill every year. Well, for the people that are new to the channel, if you'll go back and look, I really love to hunt. So anyway, I want to start processing my own meat, and I think I made one, if not two, videos on making my own deer jerky. So I'm gonna get back into that. So that's why I kind of thought maybe I don't know if I'm gonna upload, you know, once a month or once a week or whatever. I just thought maybe whenever it catches my eye, I'll make some videos on it. Anyway, all right, so let's get to seasoning this stuff and we'll get to cooking. Sorry about this, y'all are actually sitting on a pot. So sorry about the horrible things I got going on here. My little tiny tripod that I used to use, I lost the little end for it that screws into the camera. Alright, so first up is our liquid smoke. And it don't matter how much of this stuff you put. I mean, you can overload it and make it taste too liquid smoky, but I like it that way, so whatever. It's up to you how much you want to put. Now this stuff I just found a couple weeks ago, back when we was camping with Tyler and his old lady Tiffany. So far, I love this stuff. I even put this on a frozen pizza the other day. That's how good this stuff is. So basically, put a generous amount on there. Don't care, I don't measure stuff. And then this stuff right here, which is Montreal steak seasoning. We all know how good this stuff is. Boom. They make mesquite and hamburger and all that other stuff. Now this stuff right here, I like putting on everything, but just a dash. I mean, well, just a dash. You can't put too much, see, just like that, because then it tastes too strong. Now some salt. As y'all know, I got probably high blood pressure from all the liquor I'm drinking. And I don't eat vegetables or fruits or nothing, so more than likely I got that too. Now pepper. If any of y'all have ever been around, seen any of my videos, we're gonna have some pepper. So we're just gonna douse the shit out of that. And one thing you gotta think about too when you start cooking meat, especially in a frying pan or even on a grill or whatever, most of your seasonings gets washed off, you know, from the grease and everything. So I just like to make sure that I got some pepper on there. Boom, pepper. And this is kind of an added touch. I've never cooked with this stuff before, as far as in a frying pan, but we're going to try it anyway. I'm going to do just a light little breeze on it. I know some of y'all are going to say, oh, it'll burn and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Just let it do its thing. We don't care. Now we're just going to mix all this up here. Maybe y'all can see that. Hell, I don't even know if y'all can see what I'm doing here. Maybe you can. Kind of mix it up. Get some of that other stuff on the other stuff there. Another thing I like to do too, I'm not going to do it on this one because I'm making a fajita. But like if you wanted to make your own like little steak sandwich, or if you got a meat grinder and you ground you something up, I like to go ahead and mix my barbecue sauce and stuff. So that's up to y'all too on that. Alright. Wish y'all could smell this. Holy jeebus. I think we do need just a tad bit more of the old Montreal. Not much, just a little bit. It sounds like I'm putting a lot, but it's not. Most of it's in chunks. And a tad bit more salt. There we go. Alright. Well, just for shits and giggles, a little bit more of that too. And another thing that goes good with every kind of meat is Worcestershire sauce? However you say it, anyway. You know what I'm talking about. Nobody can pronounce that word correctly except for the people who make it, and I don't even know that they can pronounce it. I think that's why they spelled it so weird. Alright. Now there we go. there's what we've got so far for our fajitas. Alright, so as you can see, all the oil's gone. That means it's soaked up into the meat. Sorry my grill looks so gross. I need to clean and I am lazy. Boom. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this sucker down on about a, see where's my dot at? We'll go to about a 4. About a 4 right there. No, we'll go about 4.5. I don't like that flame. There we go. About like that right there. Oh, there it is. I lost my fork here. Hold on, we're swatching hands. Swapping hands. Boom, boom. There we go. Alright, let's get that cooking right there. And we'll give you an update here in just a second, and then we'll start showing you what we're doing with the pepperonis and everything else. What I forgot to do is you got to have the old butter in there. So I'll put probably, well here, we'll just go ahead and do it while we're on there. If I can get this thing open with one hand. Come on, there we go. Alright. Everything's got to have butter. We live in the South, we got to have butter. Butter and grease, butter and grease. Alright, see? Just about that much right there. I mean, put that on one side of it there. You just get about the same amount, somewhere thereabout. We don't measure shit down here, see? There we go. There we go. And we'll let that stuff right there start to melt in. Is it cooking? As the combers are waiting, I need to put my clean dishes up here. I will one of these days. What you got is this. You just got this is the most important step to anything you do. If you're a cooking, you better be a drinking, especially if you're camping. Cheers. That's good stuff right there. That's good. And y'all might say, Steve, how are you not 650 pounds from eating all this grease and fat? Well, y'all know all that stuff that was going on I told you about. Well, some of y'all do, some of you may not. Anyway, had some personal stuff going on in my life. That's why it took me so long to get back into making vidges. Even though I love it, I lost all motivation and honestly just didn't give two flying shits, pretty much. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it for you guys, because pretty much everybody that is subscribed to this channel, I can't say every one of y'all have reached out to me, but honestly a good majority of y'all has. So yeah, I was going through some rough times, which we all do. You know, shit happens. Part of being human, you know, just part of being life, part of life. But anyway, during that little rough patch right there, I used to weigh 226. Yeah, 226. I think it was the heaviest I ever weighed. Which I'm 6 foot, 6'1", something like that. But I think I'm more closer to 6 foot. You know, in other words, I was pretty fat, pretty chunky. Anyway, we'll go with chunky. Well, anyway, today I went for my DOT physical, and I was actually kind of proud of myself. She weighed me, and I weighed with my boots, my breeches, my boxers, my shirt, my hat, my wallet, my cell phone, my can of dip, my knife, my change, and my keys. Everything. I only weighed 195. So what I normally check myself at, you know, with like we all supposed to, without no breeches on, if you know what I'm trying to say, I weigh right around 185, 186. Which is, I don't know, a couple people in my family say that I'm too skinny. Me personally, I like it. I don't feel as disgusted with myself, and not saying anybody over that is any worse or looks worse or anything else, you know, because a lot of people look better with more, you know, more weight on them. Me personally, this has always been a thing of mine. I've always kind of hated being more heavy set than I am. I'm a bigger guy, but I didn't like having the whole belly, you know what I'm saying? And I've still got a little bit of it, but I'm working on it. I've been trying to do push-ups every day and crunches every day. I'm trying to get rid of it because I'm trying to get a whole new mindset about myself. And this isn't turned into some motivational stuff. This is just something I was just talking to people that are subscribed and, you know, have followed along with the journey of my screwed up life this entire time. Alright, anyway, let's get back to the cooking. Bam! We're about to add some more of this. Ready? Can y'all see that? Can you see that? I think you can see that. Just sprinkle a little bit more on there. Just like that right there. Because see, now after I added the butter, look at all the juice. All the juice coming out of the steaks. Alright. What else shall we do? Everybody knows more pepper. Gotta have more pepper. You just need more pepper, just like that right there. Okay. Alright. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to let y'all go for a minute, just because this video is going to end up being so long, y'all ain't going to want to watch it anyway. What I'm going to do is just stir this up, I'm going to cook this stuff, and I'll bring you back about the time I put the cheeses and pepperoni to work. We'll see y'all then. As you can see, we mixed a little bit of pepperoni in there. We got some pepperoni, some Mexican style cheese, some Parmesan, and some salt and pepper put on a thing. We got this over here, but we're going to wait and put the meat on first on this one, and then the pepperoni. Y'all see that there? Maybe y'all can see that. Not exactly sure. Kind of playing this whole new cooking thing out by eye there. That was just pepperoni. We're after the meats here of the steak. There we go. Piece didn't get cut completely in two, so I have to work on that. This is just a pre-trial run here. So far it smells delicious. Put the steak in there like that right there, I tell you what. Comer's already got 3 big old pieces of steak. Put that steak in there like that. Then we'll put this here steak right here. Come on now. Tired of farting with you. There you go. Let's get in there. Real nice and deep like. Boom. Boom. Come on now. It'd be better if I had a fork. I mean a spatula instead of a fork. But you know, we just deal with what we got dealt with. I tell you what now. There we go. Smashed taters and shit. You know, that's one movie you'd think, me being from the South, that I would have seen, and I ain't never seen no Sling Blade. Them's mashed taters. I've heard of it. My cousin Donnie, he loves that damn movie. I ain't never seen it before. Guess I'm gonna have to watch it if I want to start a cooking show. Maybe some of y'all out there know what the hell I'm talking about. Here's Comer's, which he loves some barbecue sauce, so I put some barbecue sauce in the his. I got mine. Just got done in the microwave. It melted the cheeses for me. And I guess that's it. Thank y'all for joining me on, I don't know, y'all give me some ideas in the comments of what I could call this. Maybe like Cooking with Steve-O, or Nighttime Shenanigans with the Steve, or Steve-O Make Awesomeness Cook Shit. No, not that part. Steve-O Make Awesomeness Cooks Useless Food. I don't know. Anyway, give me some ideas of names for it. Whatever y'all pick is what I'll go with. I appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all like always. Really appreciate the support. I'm sorry I'm kind of in and out on time frames of when I upload and when I don't. I'm just still trying to get through this whole crap in my life. But as soon as I get through it, we'll be right back to where we was at. I've got a few things planned coming up in the next few weeks. I really hope that they go the way I'm hoping so. And if they do, I really think y'all want to enjoy them. But thank y'all for sticking with me through all this time and all these, well, several months without even uploading. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me. And like always, until next time, y'all have a good one.